Today guys on Beer Geek Nation, the pumpkin beers continue, and this one is from InBev. This is Shock Top Pumpkin Wheat, coming in at 5.2% alcohol by volume. It's a Belgian-style wheat ale brewed with pumpkin, nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. I'm sure you guys have all heard of the Shock Top line of craft beers. You know, they do the Belgian-style wheat beers. It's basically direct competition with your Blue Moon. That is a direct competition. So they released a pumpkin version. I have not had this. I know you guys will be able to get this no matter where you live. So if you can't get any other pumpkin beers, you're gonna be able to get this one. So figured I'd give it a fair shot. Let me get into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give the final verdict on the Shock Top Pumpkin Wheat. All right, guys, the aroma on the Shock Top Pumpkin Wheat. Yeah, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, a little bit of gingery type of spiciness, a slight caramel toffee sweetness. Yeah, I mean, it smells like how a pumpkin beer should smell, I suppose. All right, guys, so the taste on the pumpkin wheat. Cheers. Yeah, you know what? It's not bad. Right at the front of the tongue, big spiciness, cinnamon, clove. I'm getting more of that ginger. Middle of the mouth, not a whole lot of body on this beer. It's actually a pretty watery beer. A little bit of a caramel kind of malty sweetness in there. Very, very subtle. More cinnamon, more clove definitely in there. There's almost like a sourness, kind of a twang to it. I'm assuming it's from the cinnamon. It's actually not real pleasant. I don't think there's enough malts in the body to kind of cut that spiciness. Pretty dry aftertaste. In the aftertaste, I'm getting more cinnamon, more of those classic pumpkin pie spices. A little bit of a subtle sweetness. It's very drinkable at 5.2%. You know, it goes right down, but I think for me, I like a little bit more sweetness, a little more body in my pumpkin beers, just to kind of cut some of those spiciness. So it works, it's drinkable, it's just not great. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Shock Top Pumpkin Wheat, available now, 5.2% alcohol by volume. Going to give a B- on this one. You know, it's a very generic, very middle of the roads kind of pumpkin beer. It's what you expect in a pumpkin beer, you know, in your mind. I would say that the fault to this one is it doesn't have a lot of a sweet kind of malty backbone to help back up those spices, to enhance those spices. It's very watery, it's very flat, not a whole lot going on except for the spices, so it becomes a little bit one-noted. There's kind of a weird twang or a sourness in there as well. It's not a bad beer like Infect or anything, it's just something there that it's kind of unappealing. I don't know, I don't think it's bottle conditioned, but there's actually sediment in here that I poured into the glass. I was really surprised to see that. So with that said, getting a B- from me, and if you can't get any other pumpkin beers, this isn't the worst choice you can make. So with that said, folks, remember life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.